I am an excellent mom. I do not need awards to tell me this. I don't need people to rush up to me and tell me how they wish they were a mom like me. I don't need my children's fathers to tell me this. I don't need strangers in the street or my family to tell me I'm doing a great job at being a mom. I intuitively know that when God was shaking uniqueness into me, He gave me the gift of being a mom. I mother children. I have always done this, even when being a natural mother was not a speck on my radar. I would work in childcare centers and I would feel compelled to nurture children, as a mother would, and not just educate them. I never questioned if I would be a mother, only when. However, I did not expect to be 17, single, just out of high school, unmarried, and looking forward to college, where I would be able to reinvent myself and no longer be the girl I'd become so used to being. Of course, I was well aware of the popular saying, if you do the crime, then you need to be prepared to do the time. Looking back, though, I was neither prepared to do the crime or the time. Back then, I didn't see my actions as crime, and therefore, no reason to be ready to do any type of time or punishment. Conversely, I'm certain my family had a differing opinion, and in fact, a tearful, drawn-out battle of wills, complete with a yelling match, would follow my announcement that I had entered the world of motherhood. They would try to bring their wisdom to the table of my life and my future, and they would tell me how much a baby would ruin my life. I would not have anyone to take care of a child, and therefore I would be unable to attend college. And without college, I'd not be able to find a decent job of any kind, and I surely wouldn't be able to support a child. Where would I live, they questioned, as I would not be living under their roofs with a baby. Their list went on, and every day they seemed to have more to add to what had already been said. I was distraught, heartbroken, and lost. Almost adult me knew that I wanted this baby because I badly needed someone to say they loved me without attaching any conditional strings. I remember making calls to various and numerous social services programs in the area, explaining my situation and asking for help and guidance, then sobbing quietly as I was told again and again that my family could not put me out of my home. I was a minor. They could not force me to have a dreaded abortion, and there was nothing they could do to help me. Without help and with the threat of being homeless, I found myself numbly agreeing to do as I was told. I sat in that awful white room on that awful cream-colored table, and I hated myself and everything that made me me. When the nurse said, "You don't have to do this," but had nothing to say in response to my question of where would I go if I walk out of this room with this baby still alive inside of me, I wished with every ounce of my being that the monstrosity of a machine before me would suck the very soul from within. I held my breath and refused to breathe, demanding that the death overtake me, but that same nurse refused to be the taker of 2 lives on that day. And you would think after that experience I would never return God's gift back to Him in such a violent and ungrateful way. I wish I could agree with you thinking, but this is a book about forgiveness. And forgiveness cannot truly be achieved if one does not truly admit a need for it. 5 more times. I would return to that horrid place, or one so similar that there is virtually no difference. 5 more times. I would endure this torture at the request of someone else. 5 more times. I would value someone else more than a gift, a treasure that God had given me. There are days when the guilt of what I've done is all I can remember. I hug and hold my kids extra tight on those days, and I remember 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. I have confessed my sins. God is faithful. He has forgiven me and He has cleansed me. I am whole. It is time for me to forgive myself and to stop letting those decisions of the past keep me bound and racked with guilt. I am free because I am forgiven.